Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Deep Dive Knowledge Talk. Hello everyone. It's great to have this opportunity to discuss an intriguing approach to enhancing the writing process with large language models. Can you provide some context on the challenges associated with writing long-form studies, particularly in terms of ensuring they are well-researched and organized?
Writing long studies, like creating a big, detailed puzzle, can be quite challenging for many writers. Imagine having to gather all the puzzle pieces from various places, and then organizing them in a way that makes sense. This is similar to what writers need to do when they research and gather information for their studies. Even experienced writers can find it tough to find and organize reliable sources, like trying to find the right pieces in a giant box of mixed puzzles. When they write, they need to ensure their studies are not just pieces glued together, but a well-structured story that flows logically. To make this easier, systems like Storm have been created. Think of Storm as a helpful robot assistant that helps writers gather information, ask smart questions, and create outlines, just like an experienced teacher guiding a student through a big project. This process can save time and reduce the need for expensive expert help, making it more accessible for anyone wanting to write high-quality studies. However, even with tools like Storm, there's still a gap between the machine-generated studies and the well-polished works created by humans, especially when it comes to being unbiased and verifiable. It's like how a teacher can help a student improve their essay, making sure the ideas are clear and backed up with facts.
It's fascinating to see how the process of writing long-form studies can be likened to assembling a detailed puzzle. Could you elaborate on how Storm specifically addresses the pre-writing challenges of topic research and outline creation? What unique strategies does it employ to facilitate these processes?
Storm addresses the pre-writing challenges of researching a topic and creating an outline through a systematic and strategic approach. You can think of it as a smart librarian who not only helps you find books, but also organizes the information into a clear plan for your study. First, Storm starts by looking at various related studies, almost like gathering different colored pieces of a puzzle. It identifies different perspectives on the topic, which helps ensure that the final study has a well-rounded view, like including both sunny and cloudy pieces in a landscape puzzle. Next, Storm uses a technique called perspective-guided question asking. Imagine it as having a conversation with a knowledgeable expert who answers questions about the topic. The system simulates these discussions, gathering insights and facts from trusted sources on the internet. This process is like asking your teacher questions to get better information before starting your homework. After gathering all this information, Storm drafts an initial outline, which is a bit like a rough sketch of what the final picture will look like. Then, it refines this outline by incorporating the insights from the simulated conversations, ensuring that each section flows logically and covers the topic comprehensively. Finally, with a well-structured outline, Storm is ready to help generate the full-length study. This approach helps writers feel more organized and confident, significantly enhancing the quality of the studies produced.
It sounds like Storm employs a thorough and insightful methodology to enhance the writing process. Can you explain how the effectiveness of Storm's generated studies was evaluated? What metrics or feedback mechanisms were used to compare its outputs against baseline methods?
The effectiveness of Storm's generated studies was evaluated using a combination of automatic metrics and human feedback. It's like a school study card that includes both test scores and teacher comments to provide a full picture of a student's performance. First, researchers used the FreshWiki dataset, which consists of recent, high-quality Wikipedia studies, to establish criteria for evaluating the quality of the outlines and final studies. This ensures that the comparison is fair and based on reliable examples. For automatic evaluation, specific metrics were defined to assess how well the outlines created by Storm matched up against those written by humans. This is similar to checking if puzzle pieces fit together correctly. The results showed that Storm improved both the breadth and organization of the studies compared to older methods. In addition to these automatic checks, feedback from experienced Wikipedia editors played a crucial role. They provided insights into the study's quality, noting that Storm generally outperformed traditional methods in various aspects. However, they also pointed out challenges, such as biases in the sourced information and the tendency of the system to create misleading connections between unrelated facts. Overall, a significant number of editors expressed that Storm was helpful for their pre-writing process and could assist in editing Wikipedia studies on new topics. This feedback is essential because it indicates how useful Storm could be in real-world writing scenarios, despite some reservations about its neutrality and reliability compared to human-written content.
It's impressive that the evaluation of Storm incorporates both quantitative metrics and qualitative feedback from experienced editors, providing a comprehensive assessment of its capabilities. Can you discuss the specific challenges identified during the evaluation process, such as bias transfer and over-association of unrelated facts? How might these challenges impact the generation of grounded, long-form studies?
During the evaluation of Storm, experienced editors identified several specific challenges that could impact the generation of grounded long-form studies. One challenge is bias transfer. This occurs when the information gathered from the internet contains biases, which can seep into the studies that Storm produces. Imagine if you're trying to bake a cake but accidentally use a spoiled ingredient. The cake won't turn out well. Similarly, if Storm relies on biased information, the resulting study may reflect those biases, making it less reliable or fair. Another challenge is the over-association of unrelated facts. This happens when the system mistakenly links facts that aren't actually connected, much like trying to put together puzzle pieces from different sets. If you force pieces together that don't fit, the final picture becomes confusing or misleading. In studies, this can lead to statements or sections that seem to make sense at first glance, but ultimately confuse the reader or misrepresent the subject matter. Both of these challenges can significantly affect the quality of the studies generated by Storm. A study filled with biases might not be trusted by readers, while one that incorrectly links unrelated facts could create misunderstandings about the topic. This highlights the importance of careful sourcing and verification in the writing process, ensuring that the information is accurate and presented clearly. Addressing these issues presents new opportunities for improving grounded writing systems and enhancing the reliability of machine-generated content.
Thank you for that insightful explanation of the challenges. Given these identified issues, what potential future research directions or improvements could be pursued to enhance Storm's performance in generating grounded long-form studies, particularly in mitigating bias and ensuring accurate connections between facts?
To enhance Storm's performance in generating grounded long-form studies, particularly in addressing the issues of bias transfer and ensuring accurate connections between facts, several promising future research directions could be pursued. One potential direction is to develop methods to identify and mitigate bias during the information gathering process. This could involve creating algorithms that assess the reliability of sources before they are used, much like a teacher checking textbooks for accuracy before assigning them to students. By focusing on more balanced and diverse sources, Storm can produce studies that are less likely to reflect biased information. Another improvement could be the implementation of more rigorous fact-checking mechanisms. This would help ensure that the connections made between facts are valid and relevant, akin to having a peer review process for a school essay. By cross-referencing facts against multiple trusted sources, Storm could reduce the chances of fabricating connections between unrelated information, leading to clearer and more coherent studies. Additionally, enhancing the question-asking capabilities of Storm might allow it to dig deeper into the nuances of topics. By encouraging more in-depth inquiries about the subject matter, Storm could uncover different perspectives and complexities. Much like a curious student might ask follow-up questions to gain a better understanding. This would not only enrich the content, but also help avoid oversimplification or misreading. Lastly, further collaboration with experts in various fields could provide valuable insights into the types of biases and inaccuracies commonly encountered. This feedback loop would be similar to how writers often seek advice from mentors or peers to refine their work. Engaging with experts can inform the design of Storm and help fine-tune its algorithms to better address the challenges identified. By pursuing these directions, Storm can continue to improve its ability to generate high-quality, grounded long-form studies that are both trustworthy and informative.
These proposed research directions are compelling and could significantly elevate the quality of studies generated by Storm. As a final question, could you summarize the overall significance of Storm in the context of automated writing systems and its potential impact on fields that rely on high-quality information dissemination, such as education and content creation?
The significance of STORM in the context of automated writing systems lies in its innovative approach to enhancing the writing process for producing high-quality, grounded long-form studies. By efficiently automating the pre-writing stage, STORM helps writers gather and organize information, akin to having a personal assistant that not only collects relevant data, but also creates a roadmap for the writing task ahead. STORM's ability to generate structured outlines and facilitate in-depth research can have a profound impact on fields that rely heavily on accurate information dissemination, such as education and content creation. In education, for example, STORM could empower students and educators to create well-researched essays and studies more efficiently, fostering a deeper understanding of topics while saving valuable time. This is especially important in today's information-rich environment, where clarity and organization are crucial for effective learning. In the realm of content creation, STORM offers a way to produce studies that are not only informative, but also well organized, making it easier for creators to engage their audiences. BASH. By providing a tool that enhances the quality and breadth of information, STORM has the potential to elevate standards in content quality across various studies, from blogs to academic publications. Moreover, while STORM shows significant promise, the challenges identified during its evaluation, such as bias transfer and the fabrication of connections between unrelated facts, present opportunities for further improvement. Addressing these issues can lead to even more reliable and trustworthy automated writing systems, ultimately advancing the field of information dissemination and benefiting society at large by ensuring that high quality, accurate information is readily available. In summary, STORM represents a significant step forward in automated writing technology, with the potential to reshuffle how information is researched, organized, and presented across multiple fields.
Thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found this discussion informative and engaging. To recap, STORM is a system that can help writers in the pre-writing stages of writing long-form episodes. It gathers information and creates outlines, addressing challenges such as topic research and organization. STORM uses a systematic approach involving perspective-guided question, asking, and outline refinement. The effectiveness of STORM's generated episodes was evaluated through automatic metrics and feedback from Wikipedia editors, revealing strengths in outline quality and weaknesses in bias transfer and over-association of facts. Potential future research directions include developing methods to mitigate bias and enhance fact-checking. STORM's significance lies in its ability to automate the pre-writing process, potentially impacting fields like education and content creation by enabling more efficient and higher quality information dissemination.